An unmanned combat drone launches an air-to-air missile, destroys an aerial target mid-flight, and lands safely on its own. No pilot, no joystick, no ground control commands. Just artificial intelligence making split-second combat decisions in the sky. Turkey had just proven what many believed was still decades away. At the same time, America's newest fighter drones quietly flew their first operational missions, designed to cost one-third of an F-35, yet capable of carrying similar firepower. In Australia, an unmanned aircraft fired live missiles while flying alongside manned fighter jets. These are not future concepts. They are flying right now. The question is no longer if drones will change air combat. The real question is how soon they will dominate it. 5 nations are already testing combat drones that blur the line between unmanned and unstoppable. Some focus on stealth, others on speed, a few on swarm tactics designed to overwhelm even the most advanced air defenses. What they all share is one goal: to prove that the era of the manned fighter jet is ending faster than anyone expected. Welcome to U.S. and World Report. The United States Air Force recently made history by officially designating its first unmanned aircraft as fighters, not drones. That single decision signals a massive shift in how future wars will be fought in the air. But America is not alone. From Turkey's test ranges to Australia's vast deserts, unmanned combat aircraft are achieving capabilities that seemed impossible just 5 years ago. These are not surveillance drones. These are jet-powered, missile-armed, AI-controlled combat aircraft built to fly into the most dangerous airspace on Earth. Today, we're counting down the 5 most dangerous combat drones that could completely reshape air warfare by 2030. And before we begin, understand this: every aircraft on this list has already flown. These are real machines with real weapons, not concept art or marketing videos. The future arrived quietly, and it's moving faster than traditional fighter programs can keep up with. Number 5 is America's budget fighter killer, the Kratos XQ-58A Valkyrie. What makes this drone dangerous isn't just its technology, it's its price. Each Valkyrie costs between $2 and $4 million. An F-35 costs over $100 million. That difference changes everything. For the cost of one manned fighter, the U.S. Air Force could deploy 25 to 50 Valkyries. That's not a fleet, that's a swarm. The Valkyrie first flew in March 2019 and has since completed extensive testing with both the U.S. Air Force and Marine Corps. Originally, it launched using a rocket-assisted rail system and landed by parachute, allowing operations without runways, a critical advantage in a Pacific conflict where enemy missiles would target major air bases first. Kratos has now unveiled a new variant with retractable landing gear, dramatically increasing sortie rates and allowing multiple missions per day. The Marine Corps is developing the MQ-58B, focused on electronic warfare and suppression of enemy air defenses. The Valkyrie can carry AIM-120 air-to-air missiles, small diameter bombs, and electronic warfare payloads. It has a range exceeding 3,000 miles and operates up to 45,000 feet. But the real breakthrough isn't hardware, it's manufacturing. Kratos uses commercial production techniques and modular design, enabling production rates of 250 to 500 aircraft per year, something traditional fighter programs simply cannot match. Germany has already partnered with Kratos to develop its own version, aiming for operational service by 2029. Affordability matters. But what happens when you combine low cost with true stealth? Number 4 is Turkey's stealth surprise, the Anka-3. Its first flight took place in December 2023. By January 2025, it had already completed live weapons tests using internal weapon bays. That's concept-to-combat capability in barely over a year, something that normally takes decades. The Anka-3 features a flying wing design with no tail or vertical stabilizers. The smooth, blended airframe drastically reduces radar signature, making detection extremely difficult. Turkey claims up to 10 hours of endurance at high altitude. The aircraft includes both internal bays for stealth missions and external hardpoints when payload matters more than low observability. Here's the real game changer. Turkey is developing a twin-engine supersonic version powered by domestically produced engines. A stealth drone capable of supercruise would be revolutionary. In 2025, Turkey successfully demonstrated manned-unmanned teaming, with pilots directing multiple Anka-3 drones in real time. Turkey's extensive combat drone experience, proven in Ukraine, Nagorno-Karabakh, and Syria, feeds directly into this program. Anka-3 proves stealth drones aren't theoretical. They work. Number 3 is the most operationally proven drone on this list, the MQ-28 Ghostbat. On December 8, 2025, an MQ-28 fired an AIM-120 missile and destroyed an aerial target while operating alongside an E-7 Wedgetail and an F/A-18F Super Hornet. This was not a lab test. It was a demonstration of real combat tactics. Australia immediately committed $4 billion to expand the program. The Ghostbat is roughly the size of an F-16, with a combat range exceeding 2,000 nautical miles, ideal for patrolling vast ocean areas. Its most unique feature is its modular nose, allowing rapid swaps between radar, electronic warfare, and intelligence payloads. In one demonstration, an MQ-28 was transported by C-17, assembled, tested, and flown within 7 days. Australia plans to fly Ghostbats alongside F-35s before 2030, not as experiments, but as operational aircraft. Number 2 is the drone that shocked the world, Bayraktar Kızılelma. On November 30th, 2025, Kızılelma successfully conducted a beyond visual range air-to-air kill using an active radar-guided missile. This required autonomous detection, tracking, engagement, and kill confirmation, a first in aviation history. Weeks later, 2 Kızılelma drones flew in fully autonomous formation, coordinating maneuvers without human input. That's the foundation of swarm warfare. Designed for carrier operations, Kızılelma gives Turkey power projection without risking pilots. Mass production began in 2024, with operational deployment planned by 2026. Autonomy plus firepower makes this drone especially dangerous. Number 1 isn't a single aircraft. It's America's future air dominance strategy. The YFQ-42A by General Atomics and the YFQ-44A Fury by Anduril. For the first time ever, the U.S. Air Force designated unmanned aircraft as fighters. The YFQ-42A flew in August 2025. The YFQ-44A followed just months later. Both are designed to carry internal air-to-air missiles, operate semi-autonomously, and fly alongside F-22s, F-35s, and next-generation fighters. Each drone is expected to cost $25 to $30 million, allowing the Air Force to field hundreds, potentially thousands. These aircraft aren't replacing pilots, they're multiplying them. They'll take the most dangerous missions, act as decoys, suppress air defenses, and extend combat reach far beyond what manned aircraft alone can do. These 5 drones prove one thing clearly: the future of air combat has already arrived. By 2030, fighter pilots won't fly alone. They'll command teams of intelligent machines that react faster than humans ever could. The real question isn't whether this future happens, it's whether nations are ready for it. If you found this breakdown valuable, like the video, subscribe, and stay with US and World Report for more deep dives into the technologies shaping global power. Thanks for watching.